Good afternoon. We're just going to wait 2 more minutes to allow persons to be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Good afternoon.
I will start off with a Can we stand for the Rotary Grace, please? Bow our heads. Thank thee for the opportunity to join with this great Rotary Club and to share the fellowship of Rotarians everywhere in the spirit of service. Thank thee for our visitors, our guests, and the food which we are about to partake. Amen. It's so good to see everyone here today and online. I'm going to invite to say the loyal toast and the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So how are you guys doing today?
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
Lukewarm? Cold? Man, this is an awesome meeting. This is our third meeting. I'm so excited. I don't know, but I have to keep it on the down low because I may just shake the leg up here. So now we're gonna have the welcome by Sergeant of Arms, Past President Jamal. Can we welcome him?
Thank you.
Moderator Francina. Okay. All right. Well, it's good to be back up here again. You know, feel like old times. I see my mentor in the place too. I saw, yeah, you Tony, what you looking back for? You, right? Those of you may not know, yes, I serve as Sergeant at Arms for a number of years after Tony. I've been invited past Reverend Tony. Don't mind them, don't mind them. Let me ask you, do we have any visiting Rotarians with us today? If so, please stand so we can acknowledge you. Any visiting Rotarians? No? Oh, yes, I forgot you still have online. Any visiting Rotarians online?
Yes, Sarge. My name is Bobby Young from the Rotary Club of St. Andrew North.
Where is that? Oh, awesome.
Jamaica,
Nice to have
of
you.
course.
Nice. Anyone else?
Good afternoon. This is Sandra, President Sandra from St. Croix Rotary Harborside in the Virgin
Nice,
Islands.
nice. Any others? Visiting Rotarians?
Good afternoon, all. This is President-elect Leah from the Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau. Happy to watch my brother join your Rotary Club today.
Oh, okay. Good to have you. Good to have you. Who is your brother?
Craig Lowe.
Oh, Chris. I met Craig in the back there. In a moment ago. Awesome. Good, good. Well, good to have you all. Really glad that you are part of our meeting today. We hope that it is very meaningful to you as it is for us to have you. Also going on, do we have any visitors with us today? Non-Rotarian guests? Any Rotarians would like to, yes, go ahead. Sorry, what's your name? Deetra, good to have you. Now, anyone is going to take claim for Deetra? Normally in Rotary, we have a Rotarian who would introduce a guest. If no one takes claim to Deetra, then I will take claim for Deetra. That's Leandra? Okay, Leandra. Better late than never, right?
I almost took me because I meant
Okay, well, Deetra, I tell you, I gotta wait in line. I gotta wait in line. Okay, well, so, yes, Christopher Roberts. Christopher Roberts, where are you? Oh, you being shy, man.
Kind of returning.
Okay. Good, well, good to have you again. Good to have you. Matter of fact, you gonna take claim for Christopher?
no, well, Stephen Dan and Fred already took credit, so sorry.
Okay. Very good, very
And we
good.
have our persons who are going to be
Inducted?
today, yes.
All right, well, you know, they
The
got.
last time is yes.
Right. Well, this is your last time as guests. So, you know, today is all the spotlight is on you today. We're gonna have that a bit later. But good to have you here today, and we look forward to your membership. Now, most of you here may not be acquainted with my jokes. So you have the fortune today to have one of those jokes. Don't mind that table over there, right? Don't mind that table. They wish they could tell jokes as I do, right? Now I got a Johnny joke for you, right? Let me see if I can get it now. I'm not as good as my mentor Tony. Tony would say this from the top of his head, but I'll do my best. Oh, yes. Just before I go into the joke, Deidre, you want to say something?
Good afternoon. I was just going to say I'm a guest of Monique Palmisano.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, good to have you, Deidre. Is Monique here?
I'm online and I also have Sanel Carey online.
Was that Monique said that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, because I was about to find her. I guess, yeah, she wasn't there. Okay, good. Shanice Russell as well? This is the Rotarian or guest?
Congratulations to Master Mike Curl, coming from his mom all the way in North Andros.
All right. All right, awesome. Good to have you all. Okay, now for the moment you all been waiting for, right? Let's see now. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah. So little Johnny always getting himself in mischief and trouble. You all know little Johnny, right? Okay, well this time his teacher was fed up. So little Johnny's teacher went to pay his family a home visit. When Johnny's grandpa saw her walking over, he told him to hide. Johnny quickly said, "No way, you knew." Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. Where's that? Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that background, Tony. Thank you. Okay. Let's see now. One more. Let's just try one more. Let's see whether your sense of humor has been enlightened. Johnny got caught digging a hole in his yard. The neighbor asked what he was digging for, and Johnny replied, "It's to bury my goldfish." The hole was pretty big, so the neighbor was confused. He asked why Johnny was digging such a deep hole. Johnny said, "It had to be. My goldfish is inside of your cat." Oh my goodness. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, right? Oh my God, you know what? Where's the mic? I gotta drop the mic. I dropped the mic. My pleasure serving as your sergeant. I'm only filling in, so for most of you, you'll be happy that I'm only filling in today.
Good job, past president.
Thank you.
I enjoyed your jokes.
Thank you so much.
So we're now going to invite President Chantel with remarks and announcements.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's an exciting day. My third week, as president. And I get to induct new members. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, thanks to our prospective members for, thinking about RCN and wanting to join RCN. And thank you so much for our RCN family for welcoming them into our lovely club. Because we know it's the greatest club, but now they'll get to find out as well. All right, so it's good to see all of you. Just to note, there's a slight change to our agenda. I did send out the flyer indicating that AG Ken would be doing the induction today. But for those of you who don't know, AG Ken is a police officer. So when duty calls, unfortunately, he has to go. So he's unable to make it this afternoon. We have reached out to get what we call the pinch hitter, I guess is the best way to put it. So PDG Charles is actually, thank you so much, he's on his way here. So it took me a few minutes to get here, but he was gracious enough to actually stand in at the last minute. So we do appreciate that. So there is that change. So, if you're looking at your flyer and you see him, wonder why there's that difference. Okay. But I am so happy to see so many people came out today. Because we have our new members coming in, we would like them to see what our members look like. We've been spending a lot of time online, and the profile photo online tends not to always look like the person, when you see them face to face. So it's very good to have so many of our members here face to face, so our new members will actually recognize you, okay, whenever we're having different events and different functions. Okay, so as I said, Charles will be here shortly. In the meantime, Jamal, I don't know, you get another joke for us, or you want me to try to find a joke?
I have another joke.
You have another joke? Yeah. So thank you, Jamal. We would appreciate another joke.
Right. See? I know at one point y'all would need me, right? Tony always has a joke. Tony, can you tell us a joke? You're always ready. I know you're ready. Yes, come and tell us a joke, please, past, present, Tony. Yes. We'll have it no other way.
Let's see who could tell the first joke. Now, fellow Rotarians, good afternoon. I spent a lot of years in the sign business. I've spent a lot of years in the wholesale business, but really, my heart has been as a stand-up comic. So this is a bit of extraneous stuff that I should have written but never did. Now, no one has ever accused me of being rich. Some of them have a couple of dollars to spend. And I happened to go and stay with my sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law, she lives out in Cable Beach, big place overlooking the sea. And let me tell you about my sister-in-law's apartment. I'm not saying my sister-in-law's apartment is big, but listen to this. The first night I went there, and I had my own room, and my own room had its own ensuite cupboard to hang your clothes up. And I went in that cupboard the first night to hang my jacket up. I went in the cupboard to hang my jacket up. I hung my jacket up. I'm not saying that apartment is big. It took me 3 days to find my way out that cupboard. So I got up the next day and I decided to go for breakfast. And breakfast in the kitchen's the other side of the apartment. Let me tell you, I'm not saying this apartment is big. I had to stop on the way over to the kitchen at a cafe on the road to get a cup of tea to refresh myself on the way over to the kitchen. Now, I'm not saying that apartment is big, but let me tell you, the ceilings in the living room, they're so high, you won't believe this, it's true. Ceilings are so high that that living room had its own microclimate. In winter it snows. They set up a ski slope. They have skiing lessons. So the first day when I got to the kitchen, I'm not saying the apartment is big now, but I said to my sister-in-law, I said, man, your apartment is great. I said, I really like the fact that my bedroom that I'm staying in has its own swimming pool. She said, swimming pool? You don't have a swimming pool, that's the bath. I could go on. I mean, yes, that's enough, right? Good. Oh, thank you. Oh, you told me everything I know. But don't say that after that, right?
Greetings, Rotary and Rotaract Clubs of District 7020. DG Deb is checking in, wishing you a happy Rotary New Year. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank all the members for their confidence and support as we journey 2022-2023. Imagine Rotary.
Thank you.
To all the officers and leaders. I am grateful to have the team and district that we are known for, 7020, to trailblaze a new era. I am still filled with excitement because I only see a bright outlook for us. There is so much happening, and I look forward to sharing with you and you impacting the journey. As we journey together, we are going to change the world. Have a great Rotary year. See you soon on my DG visits. Take care.
Awesome. Moving on, we're gonna invite Valentina with the membership update.
Well, good afternoon. We have two persons who are celebrating their birthday in the month of July. We have happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. My birthday, come on, get it. My birthday, come on, get it. My birthday,
good pleasure of mine to be here with you. I bring apologies, first of all, on behalf of Assistant Commissioner Ken Strawn, who was actually in this capacity Assistant Governor in the Rotary Clubs of the Bahamas, who was destined to be the speaker today, but unfortunately could not be here. And then again, of course, I do apologize for my tardiness. I tried to get you as swiftly and as quickly as I possibly could, given the request coming at the interesting hour. But it was, in this life, you never say no, eh? And so wherever I can help, I look forward to that. We will do, as a first, if you don't mind, the inductions. And then hopefully a few moments I'll have thereafter to say a few words. And so it is always a pleasure of mine to invite persons to join us on this journey of service. And we have 6 persons who are being inducted today. I presume 4 of them are in person here and 2 are joining us virtually in Cat Island. And that is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to invite, if they can come forward with their sponsor, Shelby Bryce, Deborah Thompson, Craig Lowe, and Micah Russell.
Yeah, Micah. That's my baby.
Just make sure we can see them.
They're on that. So I've had the wonderful pleasure of being in Rotary almost 25 years. And during that time, I have seen where this particular part of the ceremony has been watered down. But I say to you, those of you who are Rotarians, those who are aspiring, those who are family members watching, this is indeed a very important part of your Rotary journey. And it's one that we ought to give the level of respect that it affords. And so in a few moments, I'm going to ask you to respond to a commitment. And then, of course, invite you to really give of yourself wholly in this journey of service. And so I think they're getting everything ready to continue and so forth. So let me just say, and this includes the other 2 persons who are on Cat Island. Hopefully we can see their faces. Hopefully we can see them during this part. Each of you have been chosen to be members in this Rotary Club. And I tell you, it is a process in order for you to be chosen. One of which you have to, of course, secure that you will come to the meetings. That's part 1. But part 2 is there's an integrity check. And every member of this club has the opportunity to determine whether you are fit and proper to be a member, not only of this club, but of Rotary at large. And indeed, if you're standing before us today, they have found you to be so fit and so proper. So these members believe you to be a leader in your vocation. And because you manifest the qualities of head and heart, which fit you to interpret and impart the message of Rotary, they have determined that you ought to be inducted today. You are the representative of your vocation in this club, and any contribution of an educational value pertaining to that vocation must naturally come to us through you. We seek, for the most part, because there are some things changing in Rotary, that we have a diversity in our vocations. And that's so that we can bring to bear all the talents and attributes, and we can have a uniqueness in perspective. But also the fact that there'll be opportunities for us to even learn through you about your vocation. It's another benefit that comes by going in this direction. We also, of course, expect from you that you would help to inspire, that you will enable us also to become better Rotarians ourselves. And with this hope, we most heartily offer you Rotary Fellowship. This is from your members of your club. Therefore, I wish to impress upon you that you have been admitted not only into the Rotary Club, Nassau, and this is the first club in the Bahamas. And we certainly, we hold it in high esteem. You ought to as well, to know that's the mother club that you are part of. But you've also been invited into a worldwide association. By virtue of your membership in this club, you will be welcomed into the fellowship of any Rotary Club around the world. And I encourage all of you, when you go on your vacations, try and find a club to go and visit. Unfortunately, when you get to my level as PDG, every time you go to a club, they want you to speak. But for the most part, you can go and enjoy the sweet fellowship of other Rotarians around the world. And they are always eager to hear about the Bahamas. And they will ask you, can they come and visit your club? I promise you. The honor and privilege of Rotary membership carries with it duties and obligations. You will be expected to attend the club's meetings regularly, to perform your share of club service, and to place your knowledge and talents at the disposal of the club in its task of carrying out the principles of Rotary into the daily life of the community. The community will know and judge Rotary through your embodiment. And we talk about the 4-way test, which is a whole speech unto itself. I'm sure you would have gone through it as a part of your membership. But it is the integrity of this organization that each of you carry with you. Not only you, those of you who are joining, but those of you who are sitting in front of us, and those who are joining us virtually. And so we will be judged by how you behave and how you perform. The community will know and judge us. And so I will now invite all members present to stand. And so to Deborah Thompson, Deborah, to Craig Lowe, to Michael Russell, Shelby Bryce, to Florinda Armstrong, and to Philip Johnson, who are joining us virtually. It is now my distinct pleasure, in the name of the Rotary Club of Nassau, and of course Rotary Worldwide, that I now formally admit you to membership in this club, and ask that your sponsors now assist you with affixing your pins and of course your certificates, so you have all your emblems with you. And fellow Rotarians, I commend you now to the newest members of the Rotary Club of Nassau. Please invite them with a round of applause. Your heartfelt support.
Thank you.
All the sponsors here?
Yes, yes.
Awesome, awesome. Oh, who's the sponsor for Deborah?
Right here.
Awesome. Sponsor for Craig? Sponsor for Micah? Madam President? Awesome. And the sponsor for Shelby? Okay, awesome. Good stuff. Please go ahead and give them, they will need these as well.
You should get this in this moment. Huh? She's Andres, right?
Yes, I'm in Andros. I'm watching Micah. That's my baby. That's my master Micah. I know he gonna slap me, right? Yeah, Micah. Your mom is right here, hon.
I think your mom is proud. Yeah, we can. You want to see this?
You're giving this to the.
Okay.
We important time.
Get a nice.
We're gonna come around.
Yes, yes.
Supposed to be happy, Greg. Got it? Hold Thank you.
All right, just before our new inductees take their seats, we just wish to invite them to say just a brief word about themselves and what we can perhaps expect from them as Rotarians. So we'll start firstly, is it Deborah? Or- Come on, you gotta put you on the spot right now. You can do it.
Okay. 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 Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Deborah Thompson. I am a self-employed and self-made entrepreneur. I consider myself a businesswoman. My husband and I run HVAC parts store and business. We've been in the business for 26 years. I am happily married to Eugene Oral Thompson Senior. We have 4 kids. We reside in the Western District of Nassau. And I pledge right here today to be of service to not only the Rotary, but to the Bahamas. I see the less fortunate as something that is really near and dear to my heart, and that's something I always wanted to pursue. And the Rotary is an avenue that I really appreciative to be here in order to fulfill that dream and that desire. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Shelby.
Good day, everyone. My name is Shelby Bryce. My husband, Jamal Bryce, my beautiful daughters, Jamie and Jasmine, are here with me today. Husband and I own and operate the Curry Stop. If anyone knows about the Curry Stop, the best roadies on the island. My husband also owns and operates the Garden of Eden Plant Nursery. I am the Chief Risk and Compliance Officer of Trident Trust. And I also operate my own risk and compliance consultancy firm, SMB Consultants. I have a full-time job, Monday to Sunday. I think Rotary fell in my lap. Chantel and I are run buddies, and I hear Rotary all day. And so, she invited me to join, and I am ready to be of service. Whenever she calls, I'm always there, so I'm ready to serve. Thank you.
Good day, fellow Rotarians and guests. My name is Craig Lowe. I'm not new to some of you guys. It's been a while, huh? Yes. My sister is on the call, and my sister is Rotarian Leah Lowe. And if I don't give her props, she's gonna make sure I get fined at this meeting or the next. Like I tell you, she was the first district Rotaract representative, past president of Rotaract Southeast Nassau, assistant district Rotaract representative. She is now the president-elect of the Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau and a 3-time Paul Harris recipient. So Rotary is in my life. Service above self is in my life. I ran from Rotary a few years ago. I was in Rotaract and went on other ventures. The owner and founder of the Storm Intercept Weather Network, who happens to have a weather station here thanks to the Rotary Club of Nassau. And I'm also the logistics manager for CLX Logistics Bahamas. Chantel, President Chantel, drug me, kicking and screaming every day, reminding me it's time for you to join Rotary. It's time for you to put that love into Rotary. And so I'm happy to be here. And I'm just looking forward to what we can do as a family. Thank you so much.
All right, got some only one who came at all. myself. Oh, sorry.
It's a joke, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one who came with a pre-written speech. So a pleasant good afternoon to all once again. Let me first begin by saying what a privilege and an honor it is to be here as an inductee and now a proud Rotarian of the Rotary Club of Nassau. A few weeks ago, I attended my very first Rotary meeting, and believe it or not, I had not much prior knowledge about Rotary, its history, mission, or purpose. But what I did know for fact was that it was an international and highly credited service-based organization with a central focus on enhancing communities, improving lives, advancing goodwill, and promoting integrity. So it was through my first few meetings with the Rotary Club of Nassau that I was able to gain a great appreciation for this prestigious organization and what it stood for. I sat in the virtual sessions as a guest, and I observed and listened attentively as members of the club presented, discussed, and shared with one another. And I thought to myself, you know, this is an organization that I would want to be a member of, one that aligned with my goals and aspirations of wanting to be a part of an organization bigger than myself, where I can contribute and invest my time, my effort, skills, and abilities to better my society and those around me. It was then that I needed no further reassurance. I knew that Rotary was the organization for me. And so, by way of a formal introduction, for those that do not know, might not have heard or seen, my name is Michael Stephon Russell. I'm a 24-year-old proud native of Nicholstown, North Andros. I am a recent I am a recent graduate of the University of the Bahamas with a bachelor's degree in tourism management. I am also the recipient of the class 2021 Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management Awards, which I would have received through having the highest GPA in my respective discipline. Currently, I serve as a senior executive at the Ministry of Tourism, Investments, and Aviation. Fun fact about myself is that from a young age, I've always been fascinated and obsessed with airplanes. So it is someday my aspiration to become a commercial airline pilot. I'm no stranger to hard work, and I've devoted myself over the years to giving back to my community and my country at large. I've represented my constituency, North Andros and the Berry Islands, in the 2013 Youth in Parliament, served as the Junior Director of Tourism for North Andros 2014 to 2015, honored by the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture in 2017 as one of the most outstanding young males in the country, inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success at the University of the Bahamas in 2018, and served as Charter Vice President of the Phi Mu chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, seated at the University of the Bahamas. My philosophy in life has truly been embedded in my mantra, which is service above self. And I intend to bring this mentality here to the Rotary Club of Nassau. I'm committed to being not just an ordinary member of this organization, but an active one, an engaged one, and an empowered one. I am excited and I look forward to sharing with each and every one of you as we continue to impact, influence, and inspire the lives of those around us and better our country at large. Thank you once again for this opportunity.
All right. Now, we have two other inductees that we'd ask to give remarks as well, brief as they are, so that we can also invite back our past Assistant District Governor, our past District Governor Charles, to lead further in a charge to each of our new inductees. So first, I'll then invite Florinda, say a few words.
Good afternoon, all. Indeed, it's a pleasure to be interested in this great organization. I am a mother of 3. I am employed at the Ministry of National Security, where I currently serve as a Chief Executive Officer at the Novi Police Station, Secretary to the officer in charge. I find myself really happy to be a part of this organization because I love to serve and I love to give back, and this organization will allow me to do so. Thank you and have a good afternoon.
Hello, all.
Yes, Philip.
Hi, Philip Johnson is my name. Presently residing in the Bluff, Cat Island. I've been here for two years. All right. Okay. Let me start over. Just let me thank you for accepting me into the Rotary Club of Nassau. That's the first thing. I've been in Cat Island for 2 years. I'm pretty much a man of leisure. I'm retired, but there's quite a bit to do here in Cat Island as well as Nassau, and I share my time between both of them. Over the past since March, I've pretty much developed a little basketball camp for like 33 kids here in Cat Island. And that is my focus right now. I've done it in Nassau as well, but I'm in Cat Island now. I am married, got 3 kids, and they're dispersed throughout the world. Pretty much that's it. I'm not going to prolong it. All right. Thank you again for accepting me. God bless us all.
Thank you all. Very wonderful introduction into this fine club. And I wish now to invite PDG Charles to lead us in the charge.
Thank you so much, Jerome. So I think the Rotary Club of Nassau is heading in some absolutely fantastic direction with your new members. Give your new members one more time a round of applause. I believe the more mature members in your club are really happy to see some of the youthful exuberance that is coming. That helps with the age, helps with the work to be done. For a moment there, it was scary. We felt that this club may have been like Kodak. We would not have seen them after a while. But your club has really shown its energy and its wisdom in bringing an array of new members. And so to you, Rotary Club of Nassau, you deserve all the credit. And I look forward to the great things that you're going to accomplish. I recall back when Pastor Governor Robert Leger from Haiti would have asked us to send him a snapshot in about 100 words or so of why I joined Rotary, but more importantly, why I stayed. And there wasn't a whole lot of uptick on it, but I certainly took it as something interesting and seriously to write about. And I wrote why I thought I joined Rotary. I say why I thought because it is only a few years after I wrote that I realized it was not the real reason why I joined Rotary. And I had thought, because I was invited by a Rotarian to an important project with young people, that I had a desire to help young people, that spurred me on to be a part of this great organization. I truly believe that was the reason. But then I walked back in my mind a little bit about my own journey in life. And for me, life was not always easy as it is today. It was much more difficult. We had to struggle. Things were not easy to come by. And I recall my mother really working hard for us to get into a private school. That meant I had to wake up and take 2 buses to get to Fox Hill from Carmichael Road south. One had to go into Bay Street, and you had to catch a Bay Street bus into Fox Hill. A lot of these young people don't know what we're talking about, right? But being diminutive, I was not, my British Airways bag was about the same height as me. So those of you who go back in your mind, remember the British Airways bag, we were about the same height. And the housekeepers who were working in Fox Hill, they did not make it easy for you to get on a bus as a small person. They would push you all the way because they're trying to get to work. You're trying to get to school. And I recall vividly one day coming back into Bay Street to head home, that we had almost like a hurricane at Bay Street, and there was no way to catch shelter except into a trolley, a food store trolley, because there was a city meat market in Bay Street on Frederick Street. And I sat in that in the rain. There was a lady who came to me and pulled me. She said, "Why are you in this?" And I said, "I'm waiting for the bus." She got me on the bus. Let's fast forward in life. For me, I believe that's why I joined Rotary. And I'll tell you why. It was at that moment when she did that signature help that I realized that that's what we ought to do. Because the need is great. I promise you, the need is great. What we have is a lack of helpers. We have a lack of individuals who would like to seek to be outside themselves and look out for others. And It's not about us. That's the first thing you're going to find about in Rotary. It's not about the accolades of Paul Harris Fellows and, you know, major donor. That's not what it's all about. It's about them. It's about them. We are an outside looking organization because we realize that we have had some benefits in life. And the resources we have is based on many people that reside in our communities. And now we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to take some of what we've earned and be able to help others. And it's not just our financial, but our physical, our time, our resources. That moment helped me to, no matter where I was, to say yes. My wife keeps telling me I need to learn how to say no, but I say yes. When driving to drop my kids to school and someone is on the side of the road and needs some help, I stop and I say yes. If someone is in the food store and they're having a challenge with paying their groceries, I say yes. It is that focus that allows you to be a great Rotarian. When you realize it is not about us, it's about them. Sometimes adversity brings prosperity. And COVID-19, I think, was one of the most adverse scenarios that we've ever seen. But look what it's done for us. Normally, this would be the Rotary Club members I'd be speaking to. But you're duplicated virtually. You almost have the same amount of persons virtually that you have inside this room. And you can spread your wings. You have members who are in another island. You have members who could be traveling and they can still join the Rotary Club's experience. And so in those moments where we seek to be better, let's take the good and the bad and be the best we can possibly be. I had the profound honor of having to speak to our newest presidents, most recently, who were inducted for this year. And I challenged them because it has been said so many times that there is no I in team. Everybody agree? No I in team? I disagree. I totally disagree. Because if you don't have the I in team, you only have a group. Because the team suggests that we all are of the same mind and of the same intent, that we are interdependent, that we work together harmoniously for one particular direction. If we're all here going in different directions, there's just a group of people in one area, in one space. The I means that everyone at this table, multiplied by everyone but that table, and all the members of your club have ensured that they're giving their fullest commitment to the Rotary Club. I've seen club members who've been burned out. And that whole 80-20 rule of 80% of the work being done by 20% of the members in the club. And every year it's the same people on the board. Every year it's the same people at the events. It's because we are behaving like groups and we're not behaving like a team. And that's because the I's have not all agreed to walk in the same direction. So my fundamental charge to this club is for the I's to stand up. The I's to stand up and be counted. Be counted as a team member of the Rotary Club of Nassau. Be the best team you can possibly be because it's not about you. It's about them. Congratulations to those of you who are now members. I look forward to the great things this club will do. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you. We're now going to invite Rotarian Deandra. Say thanks to the speaker.
Thank you so much, PDG. Steely, you certainly gave not only our newest Rotarians, but our current Rotarians lots of food for thought with that charge just now. And you have exemplified that there is no I in team because you have given so much of yourself to Rotary, not only in the Bahamas, but throughout the world, not even only in District 7020. So we are grateful that you made the time to pinch hit for us when we were in a tight spot. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to having you again.
Thank you, Rotarian Deandra. We gonna now invite Rotarian Jillian with the four-way test.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
The four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair?
Of the things we think, say, or do.
Of the things we think, say, or do.
Is it the truth?
Fair to all.
It's fair to all.
build better friendships. Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Will it be fun?
Thank you.
The Rotary toast to all the Rotarians and guests who are here, along with those Rotarians who are there. Let us join Rotarians everywhere in a toast to Rotary around the world.
Around the world.
Thank you.
Just before you all take your leave, past President Deandra. Oh, sorry. Treasurer, right. She's so dominant sometimes, right? You know, but anyway, Treasurer Deandra reminded me that we have not collected fines. So any of you that know you are committed an infraction, would you please pay your just dues? As past District Governor Child reminded us, you know, we are service about self, and this is the truth. So past President Sam, twice fold. I see you are a perfect example today of what you should not do in Rotary. No pin, nothing, no name tag. So any of you who resemble Sam today, please pay your just dues. Okay, who gets someone to collect? Past President Ray, can you collect for us, please? Would you be so kind? Fine. Well, fine for those of our newest members. Yes, a good point. Sorry, go ahead, Past President. Oh, for our newest members. What's that? Yes, very true. Yes, very true. Just for information purposes of our newer members, though, right? Really, fines come about, you know, for the sake of raising funds for the club, but also to encourage Rotarians to be of good reflection of what Rotary is about, and that is to wear your pins. And it's not only wearing your pins at club meetings, but also in your day-to-day lives. You know, you wear your pins, show them what part of, show people that you're part of this great organization, right? But we can fine you regardless, but you can get more fine without your pins and commit any infractions. All right, have a good week, and I really encourage each of you to return, and we look forward to your membership towards in this club. Thank you. Someone's collecting, right?
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Before everyone leaves, we want to have a quick photo, please. And you can make your way to the front, please, as President Chantel.
Thank you, everyone. So can we get everyone together for a photo, please, before we leave? Thank you all so much for coming out today. Great turnout. Our members, our newest members, I'm sure they appreciate the love that they were showing today. Thank you.
That's my thing. We ask the guests to come as well. Everyone.
Anything else? Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.